Hi, Chris. I would like to virtually welcome you to Paraguay.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the movie. It's awesome, really. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, I would like to know, as a director, what message or feeling do you hope audiences can take away from watching K-pop Demon Hunter?
Hmm. Well, we really, both Maggie and I really set out to make a movie that was about the power of music, as cheesy as that sounds. But the way it connects us, um, the way it can kind of create empathy between people and bring joy to people and build community, that's something that K-pop has just been exceptionally good at in the last 30 years. And so it was kind of a love letter to the way that K-pop and music can do that. And you can only talk about that so much. At some point, the real thing you have to do is create a story and create music that actually just make people feel that way. So I think the idea that we should all be empathetic towards each other, that we shouldn't be too scared to share our vulnerabilities, and that by doing that we can build a strong connection is kind of the central theme of the film. And it's made us really happy to see people understand that and be moved by it.
Yeah, it is. You have a lot of fans with that movie. What inspired you to combine the worlds of K-pop and demon hunting, and how did you balance these two very different genres in the story?
Hmm. Yeah, in Maggie's original concept, it was so catchy and so fun, just the idea of K-pop stars that are demon hunters. And every time, and the moment she dreamed that up, I think everyone she told it to were excited. When she told it to me, the thing that I was excited about was, what does music and demon hunting have to do with each other? And that led us to this theme, this kind of premise of the power of music and how it connects people. I'm a lifelong musician, and so I had lived that firsthand. And Maggie is a lifelong like OG K-pop fan, so she had lived it for decades. And so everything, once we kind of agreed that the movie was going to be about that, we had to. It led to things like creating the hunter mythology, this tradition of women who do music as a kind of supernatural protective thing. It led to the idea of the honmun, which is like on some level such a funny idea, like a magical barrier made by people who love music. And it was just a word that Maggie invented, combining two Korean words. And we always thought like, oh, is this too cheesy? Is it too silly? And it's been really amazing to see all over TikTok, people showing footage from a concert or a club and being like, the whole moon is sealed. So yeah, I think in trying to answer how demons and music went together, we kind of stumbled on a pretty deep idea about just what music can do and how much we all rely on it.
And the last question. What was the most fun or surprising part about mixing flashy K-pop vibe with spooky demon action?
You know, I think maybe one of our favorite things was the combination of the glamour of K-pop and these girls being so amazing, and the demon fighting, like the combination of fighting to a tempo, to music, and like punching a demon on the beat, right? That's really fun. And I think the third ingredient that Maggie really pushed for and that I loved was also to make the girls really silly and kind of like goofy and weird. And so the fact that in that opening sequence on the plane, they're like chugging kimbap and chewing with their mouth full and being so silly. And then a moment later, they're cueing the music and putting on their music video faces and then beating the crap out of these demons. It kind of encapsulated all the things that felt like were unique to the movie. And I think that sequence in particular, we were so proud of the way that it moved between those ideas.
Cool. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it,
Of
Chris.
course, thank
And
you.
congratulations on the success. It's a
Thanks.
very, very cool movie. Thank you.